front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Sage streaming Blood Bowl 2. Now with less hair. I just realized you hadn't seen that yet. Yes, it was time. Hi, people. We are now in round 5 of the Crendor League, the Nerd Bowl Cup. And this is my group. Andy is at the top right now. But he's played 5 games and I've played 4, so I can be tied for second at this point. First 2 games were great. I made 12 touchdowns and suffered none. That was awesome. I gained 2 agility gutters and 1 died. I got to beat Crendor 6-0, which is kind of cool. This game is against the number 5, the Pro Elves coached by DigiPichu. And my team is quite capable of taking on Pro Elves, I think. Because we have Wrestle Strip Ball, they do not have Sure Hands. We have 3 Mighty Blows. And a kick, which is not that relevant. So between the Wrestle Sure Hands and the Agility 5, I should be able to do some kind of steal. Thank you, lovely. And of course, with the 3 Mighty Blows, we should be able to deal some serious pummeling. We get 2 Journey Rats, so that puts us on 1240. Soon to be having a 4th Gunner? Maybe. Right now I can't afford it. Andy's Wood Elves are like 3 games from now, so I want to make sure that I have a thrower by then for Sure Hands. And of course, one of the gutters is actually due for replacement. So these are the Pro Elves that I'm facing. Blodge Step on a Blitzer, Blodge Movement on a Blitzer, a Block Lino, Rookie Catcher, a Movement Catcher, another Rookie Catcher, a Dodge Lino, and a Strength Lino. 1160, but he gets a 60k Journeyman, so that puts him on 1220, and I was on, what was it, 1240? Yeah. He doesn't have money, so there will be no inducements for this match. Hi, people. My opponent indicated that he would be with us shortly. But while we wait, if you do have any questions, let me know. I'm also gonna pour myself another Coke. Yeah, only 1 Blodge is definitely good news. And having a Strength 5 Frenzy means that I do have some chances of taking down that Blodge. The sidestep is a bit sad, of course, because I like surfing. And I have a Juggernaut. How was the response for the Dutch tournament? Mostly in the Blood Bowl Facebook group, there have been a lot of responses. It's worth pointing out, I'm not actually the main organizer there. An African or a European swallow? I'm not the main organizer of this. I was asked by the Dutch tournament organizer whether I had ideas on how to get people who primarily play online, or who actually only play online so far, to actually get them into the tabletop experience. And I had some ideas, so I listed those, and I was like, well, let's see if people are up for it. So there's no real scheduling of that yet. We don't know exactly when it'll be and stuff. But once I know, then I will definitely let everyone who has expressed interest know. But yeah, it's okay, cool stuff. So the funny thing is, so far I've had more responses from people who are like, this is such a good idea, let's get more people into tabletop, from people who are already playing tabletop, than I've had from people who are online coaches but who would like to give it a try. Which was, well, I mean, I don't mind either way, but the whole thing that led to this was that Sir Sepstar expressed that I was bringing new people into the game, and the Dutch tournament organizer was like, yeah, but they're only playing online. Maybe we could change that, though. So, yeah. I mean, for me, I've played online, I've played tabletop, I've played Fumble. I don't particularly mind either way. If you love Blood Bowl, then it's all good. No, this is not good either. I should think I want to get the lamp in view. There we go. I just have to turn my entire monitor. So yeah, that's happening. Tomorrow, after work, I won't even be heading home. I'll head straight to Schiphol to spend 5 days-ish with Calf. And I'm really looking forward to that. Alright. He is online. Let's do this. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea, Mipperagri. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Tabletop does cost more money, yeah. So one of the things we're planning to do is create a pool of teams that new coaches can borrow, so they don't have to do that upfront investment. Make sure that there are plenty of pitches, stuff like that. Make sure that the threshold for trying it out for the first time is low, and if people get hooked, they can choose to spend money later. And if they're like, yeah, this is not for me, then they know without having to invest upfront to even figure that out for themselves, right? So yeah, no inducements on either side. Let's kill some pro elves. Ouch, that does not sound fun, Mipperagri. No, that does not sound very nice. Oof. So yeah, scheduling some extra time for the rounds, especially for the first round, was another of the ideas that I put forward. And also to make sure that the round 1 matchups are between people who've played tabletop before and people who have not, so that they can help out and offer advice and say, this is how it works and this is what you need to... Oh yes, I'm going to punch first. This is what you need to keep in mind. This is how it works. These are the differences between tabletop and online, that kind of thing. So 3 rerolls for me, 2 rerolls for him. He has fame though. So the question is, do we 3-die into 2-die that blitzer? The answer looks like a no. I might have more important stuff to do. Interesting. I mean, this guy's still a little bit scary, but he's a Lino, so that's alright. I could go for the dodge guy. With a quick snap, no. I am wearing a shirt. It's somewhere under here. Okay, so that would have to be before that one. It's okay. Yeah. Let's get you out back, actually. in case weird stuff happens. That's not bad. Don't you dare catch that. Good boy. This is not a sidestep, that's a catcher. This is a sidestep and that's a sidestep. Alright, right now he can almost reach this. He can actually quite reach that. Good. Bad. So these, if we wind up pushing this, he can go one square further than this. You know what? Let's just accept that that's something he could do. I'd rather make this blitz, because these don't have lock, and this one does have juggernauts. Pushes, how sad. Pushes, how sad. Ooh, that's a good start. Miss next on the movement guy. Well, that makes his one turns a bit less scary. And this is actually a fine spot, isn't it? So now 3, 4, 5. Do we want to make that 3 dice? Yeah, that's alright. Okay, more pushes it is. That's acceptable. I expect him to go there. Yep. That's fine. This is all good. That's kind of meh, but okay. Let's see if we can get this guy. That is excellent. Put him there. Sure, we'll follow that. Justice done. That's just a push. I expect him to go back because I wouldn't want to give up more punches. But then again, he already chose to before. We don't need to follow that one. That's alright. I'd like to be here. And I'd like to be there. Good point, Meperegri, good point. But these are both linos next time. I don't necessarily want to let him run past here without blitzing to get there. So let's do this. Alright. So we got a nice removal from the surf. I mean, removing with pushes is pretty sweet, right? Considering he put 6 guys in danger, could have been better, but this is acceptable for now. So yeah, I don't think he wants to blitz the rat ogre here. And the only other path that goes into my end is through the journeyman, which is of course the the whole idea, getting him to punch that. Okay, that does give him the 2 die there and potentially there. Just a push though. Pushes were better for me than they are for him here. Oh wait, this guy just got up. Because I punched him down. For once, it's not me doing the disconnecting. That's a welcome change, actually. So we get shoved over yonder. He doesn't follow so that he can do a 2 die here. which is also a push. Lovely. So that means we get to punch this and that again. Could even blitz the strength 4. Just the one. Just the one. Lately, it's basically, I have 4 league games a week that I play, and that's all I get around to. Okay. Okay. He does like giving out punches, doesn't he? This could be a very fruitful endeavor. So I'd say we blitz the blodge step and hope for a POW. Because then we can also get those two. That's not a POW. That actually makes sense. Costs me some opportunity there. We're not in immediate danger, really. Might want to get the strip ball a little bit safer here. This guy's fast, but he's not... No, he's not a problem right now. Yeah, let's risk this one then. That is acceptable. Put him there so that we assist if we knock down. And the next one we do not. It's also fine, just means we need an extra guy out here to do a thing. But we have that. This guy does not have dodge. We like that. He's not dead yet, but he is on the tail. That's going to be a dodge. It's not a great fouling spot right now. But I also don't like this getting blitzed. Potentially even with 3 dice. Let's hide here. That is excellent. That's a block guy. But we have more tackle zones on the loner. That's sadly the dodge one. Alright, let's step on the journeyman. Okay. That is acceptable. So yeah, sidestep means that we do need to make a single dodge here to do our thing. Let's have a look at distances. This is the fastest he's got. And that means that right now we can go 3 squares forward and be pretty darn safe. Yeah. Yeah, because this guy's down. Those are very far back. This is fine. This is fine. Hi there, Kifra. Welcome. Is it Kifra or Kifra? Your grab chorfs. Yeah. Yeah. Once I'm back from Sweden, I might actually give those a go. Maybe daytime. Yeah, I like to get it right. Kifra it is. Given the number of punches I've made, one removal's not actually that good. No star player points yet even, because that was on the surf. Ooh, he is on 13. I can't say I'm not tempted. It's a great game. Basically, it is turn-based, so right now my opponent's taking a long time thinking. You have 11 to 16 players to begin with. That number can get smaller once the opponent starts removing players. So right now I still have 11, but my opponent has 10, because I pushed this guy into the crowd, and the crowd decided to take parts of him and or his armor home with them. And the objective is fairly simple. Score more touchdowns than your opponent does. There's 2 halves of 8 turns. You try to keep your ball safe. Losing possession is a very, very big deal in this game. And, oh, he's targeting the rat ogre. Right now, this is a 1 die. Yeah, he's already blitzed, so he can't really make that better. And yeah, it's a persistent game, so players that you lose... Ooh, that's a skull. Lovely. Ooh, it does get me down with the reroll. Down, but not out. This is fine. This is quite acceptable. So scoring fast is quite often not actually a good idea. It's quite common to be better off taking your time. Yep. Indeed, I do get that. Right, so this guy can get here. So we're still safe from him. This guy can get here, so we're also safe from him. This guy can get there. So let's be here then. Are we going to punch the... No. This gives him a 2 GFI option to get next to me. From multiple angles. You know what? No. Now, he can't even get next to me. And that's how I prefer it. Alright. That 2 die is too juicy not to take, and not to take soon. We don't want touchdowns on Mike, but touchdowns on ice are fine. And I guess on the Storm Vermin would be pretty nice to have too. Let's start off with this guy, because he's a bit more of a threat. Now I'm going to send you out there. Then we have this blitz. That'll do. That'll do nicely. I'm going to put him here because I think we might want to foul that maybe. Oh, maybe not. Alright. So in that case you assist there. Since we're getting 2 dice on this, am I willing to go here? Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if we manage... Nope, we do not manage to get up right now. That's a pity. Might want to cover that, because fouls are a thing. Which leaves these 2 and that one to assist with. Oh yeah, the rat ogre rolled a 1, I missed that. Down he goes. Also gives me an extra punch there. This is a nice spot, I suppose. Well, I guess we're not fouling him either. The strength 4 is out and fine. Which is good for us. This is a loner block. This is a non-loner block. Let's do this one first. Sadly, it's only a push. Here we'll do just fine. Now we do the foul before the loner block because we have a bribe. Okay, the stun is not the worst thing. That's not a POW, sadly. So he gets to punch something if he wants. Not too surprising, really. Oh wait! That's not a bludge. My bad. My bad. Pity I filed before that then. Oh well. So yeah, right now I'm not making a lot of progress, but really I don't need to. I have 5 turns to score, and being 1-0 after my first half is fine. We don't have to score 6 touchdowns every game, right? $11, $9, $13. Yeah. Actually, scoring on the agility would be great. Scoring on the agility would be pretty sweet. Removal progress, yeah, 3 players out is not half bad. Absolutely. This is the team that had 2 Agility 5 Gutter Runners after game 1, but it only had 1 after game 2. Yep, that's the one. One die not punished. Brats are going down. But not out. He's okay. Yeah. He's decided to make some kind of pressure here. If we can get Falcon 3 completions, that's fine too. -1 assist on that foul with a catcher. Well, that's the bribe out, at least. Nah, sadly it worked. If that bribe had failed, that would have been really, really funny. Alright. Alright. Mighty Blow Punch against a catcher. Sadly, not the result we were looking for. Let's go here then. No, here. Right now this is pretty dangerous. I would, however, very much like to make this punch. Yeah. It's not really happening right now. The plus strength guy is badly hurt. The plus strength guy is sadly merely badly hurt. Right, so we're going to hide in here. We have 2 gutters. Could hide in there. That looks better. Then you go here. You go here. This would be nice to get. Thank you. Well, diving tackle doesn't always trigger. And if you are... this is a bit tricky. Because this is fine, right? 2 assist foul with the bribe. But this one, if it's a push, we're actually in trouble. Okay, that's my bribe gone too. Mine doesn't work! Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. Did we at least get the stun? Yeah, we did. That's good. So, both bribes are out. I've got 10. And... yeah, if that had been on the armor, it would have been worse. Because then we would have he would have an easy shot at the ball. Blood Bowl Tactics has some pretty bad builds on it. I wouldn't just assume that it makes sense. But... there are synergies there. But I wouldn't... I would be very hard-pressed to find a player I want both on. No. Gutter Runner doubles. I mean, Guard is great. 2 heads can be excellent. On some of them, Horns is pretty good. Ideally on a plus strength one. Big Hand can be an option. But... a legendary skink. Yeah, but shadowing is a normal skill, Meperegri. I think I have a sort of short guide on Nurgle. Not a real guide like I made later, but something along those lines. I'm sure one of the mods can pull up a link for you shortly. Well, watching and asking questions. Nerves of Steel is the kind of skill that sounds nice in theory, but I would not recommend taking it on pretty much anyone. Just watching my Nurgle matches is probably also a pretty good way to do. I don't have that many though. If you don't mind watching Fumble, my Fumble Nurgle matches might actually be worthwhile too. Although my first ever Pestigore rolled plus strength and plus agility fairly early on, so that was a bit of a weird team because of that. Yeah, maybe I should do a Nurgle team at some point. Okay, 4 plus dodge. Ooh! Denied! 27? Oh, that's not too shabby, really. Didn't think it would be that many. We're blitzing that. Right, which means... we're not blitzing here, which means the rover can just get up. Nope, it cannot. Well, it was worth a shot. We do not have sidestep. We do have a bunch of players that could protect this. So let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And here. Just figuring out which players go where before we even do stuff. You know what? Let's be here instead. I like that better. Bad. Yeah, it's a catcher. I've got 2 rerolls for 3 more turns. Let's actually double skull it instead. Hang on. Here, that's my fumble. Yeah, that was a little bit sad. Yeah, he still doesn't get an easy shot at the ball. That's the good news. But his 4 dice result in a POW, so that's not great. The gutter going down. At least he's had a reroll though. He's fine. He's fine. But I might just be tempted to score here, which is less than ideal because Pro Elves have a bunch of Nerves of Steel, and if there's one thing they do well, it's scoring in, say, 2 or 3 turns. Hi, Krolben. It did great on turn 1. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Now that I have 2 Mighty Blow Storm Vermin, I'm slightly less likely to blitz with him, which is sad. Yeah. Thank you, Sunshini. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty fitting name. It is what it is, right? No, and it did eat up a reroll because my opponent decided to 1-die it. We don't really need to score though, do we? Ah, it moves. That helps. Punch a catcher. Sucky again. Now it's a lot of dodges, isn't it? So, options. Making a 3 and a bunch of 2s. He'd have to move first, which sucks. Should have just put him here, then I could have scored. I don't like these options. It's all a lot riskier than I would have liked. Because we'd be looking at 2, 3, 2, 2. Two more turns after this one. We're gonna go here, but this is fine too. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Last minute change it is. Okay, all good. Yeah, the punching could be better. Now things are pretty scary, because we only have one player more since our bribe failed. And Pro Elves trying to score in a couple of turns is actually something they do pretty damn well. Oh wait, we have this guy here too. You've got 9 and you've got 11. Let's do it like that. And like that. Like that. Do I like this? Yeah, sure. This gives me opportunity to respond to stuff. He doesn't have a reroll. We have strip ball. We have kick, so we can actually send the ball where we want it. But yeah, between sidestep and nurse of steel and catch, he's got a pretty good shot at a 1-1 here, to be honest. That's a very interesting LOS. Given how forward he is, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it deep there. Well, here it is then. Meh. No thrower, no rerolls. That is correct. That is correct. However, they do have catch, so... Oh! But a 2 and a 1 are not enough. Yeah, my punches have been pretty meh. The nurse of steel is in the back. That is true. That is true. The catchers are positioned in... Well, this could be a very quick end to a drive. Nope, it is not. Lodge step. No clue, Volvis. No clue. Not gonna complain though. He's got sidestep though. Nope. It cancels stand firm, fend, and wrestle on a blitz, not sidestep. Grab is not allowed with a frenzy. Yeah, if Juggernaut cancelled sidestep and stand firm, it would be so good. I've got 2 turns. which means I should actually think about my scoring threats here. Two, 4, 6, 8. I guess this gutter could be a scoring threat. I suppose if I must. Alright, so we've got this. Right now we've got a 1 die with strip ball. I don't think I want to make... Since skull is the only failure there, I really don't think I would want to risk dice to prevent that. Oh, for fuck's sake! There's one result on a d6 that is not good from a wrestle strip ball. That feels bloody undeserved. Oh well. You open up your ball carrier to my strip ball without rolling dice. Ah well. It's a game, it happens. I'm not salty, you're salty. That is the luck factor. Yes, Kifra. Exactly. You can make your strategies, you can play in a sensible way, and in the end, if the dice aren't your friend, you're basically all your strategizing is about adjusting the probability of success and failure, but you actually need to have the outcome to get the result you're looking for. Yep. That's a touchdown right there. Alright, alright. In that sense, it's a lot like XCOM. One turn for a 2-1. Yep, that's the idea. And I guess the agility one is the most useful for that. Okay, so Blitz in here. He goes there, he goes there, he goes there. It's not 3 dice, sadly. No, we need that square full, which we can do after, maybe. If we want to be here, then we need depends a lot on the kick. If we don't get it, can we still do it another way? No, well, that's bullshit. He's going to be here. I'm going to be here. That guy's going to be here. This is already good enough. Okay, don't cock this up. Start with the easy part. Technically, we only need a single push. But more would be nice. Getting these guys out the way is also good. So we punch there. We go here, we go there. That's good. Could blitz that. No, we don't even need to. The question is if we're there, can we do the other stuff? Oh, that actually blocks this square. That's done. So I might want to hand off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Might want to hand off there. Okay. No, because we can hand off here, that's fine. Really? Alright, no rerolls though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So we want to clear up this one. Nope. Okay. So if we put him here instead, then we can hand off there. Yeah. I love Blood Bowl, really I do. That was, again, brutally undeserved. How about just not? Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yep. No, at least Falcon's not dead yet. So yeah, that was the second time in a row that the only thing that could fail me was Snake Eyes.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes.
So, let's try and win in second half. Let's get our gutter back too. Would be good. Thank you to all of my patrons for helping make this channel possible. Would you like players named after you too? Then you can become a patron via the link below. We do not get our gutter back. There's people who easily get salty from games tend to get really salty from Blood Bowl, yes. But if you're willing to accept that sometimes the right decisions have the wrong outcomes, and sometimes, you know, people do silly stuff and they get lucky, then it can be a very enjoyable game. The nice thing about the luck factor, of course, is that it's not too predictable, right? You see the plays happening and you see, okay, he's exposed his ball carrier, he's probably going to lose the ball, or he has a good chance at scoring here. But there's always these slight risks. I mean, 1 in 36, it happens, right? Roughly once out of every 36 times you try it. And so that means that games that feel like they have a rhythm and a predictable outcome can turn on individual moments. Yeah, there is always a chance, assuming you're not looking at like a 3-0 score, because at some point it's a done deal. And when you, I mean, I have won games where I was playing with 3 players against an entire team, and those kinds of spectacular moments. Once you get a bit more of a feel for the game, checking out the highlights playlist is actually really good. 3 blitzes is fine, but if you've got like, I don't know, 6 humans left, then 3 blitzes are not going to cut it either. Alright. It is time to set up. Still have kick. He has rerolls again though. We have strip ball. Then again, last time he was quite willing to hand off, so let's see if he is again. That's a nice spot. I have actually scored when I only had Saurus left. If you look for the UK BBL final in my You're a Lizard Airy playlist, you'll find that that can actually be a lot of fun. No, not the one-turn Filochetti, the Filochetti. I went into overtime, and I received, but I didn't have skinks anymore. Oh, this looks consistent. That was a 3+ pass, by the way. Mm-hmm. Very, very consistent. Well, last time he did the exact same thing, Shadora, and then he, I rolled a skull, reroll into his skull with my strip ball wrestle guy. good idea, Shadora. I wish I thought of that. Well, Monkey Juice, mine are not exactly kind either. Nice one, Diog. I only have 9 players. I want all 3 of these to be able to react to whatever's happening. He also hasn't blitzed. Good boy. Do I still support my previous plan? I mean, the logic still holds. Just because it didn't have the outcome we wanted last time doesn't mean it won't now, right? Yeah, except I really want the Agility 5 to actually do Agility 5 stuff. Like, pick up the ball after this. This is where having more gutters would have actually been nice. Oh, push will do it. Okay, throw goes out here. Hey, it's not snakes. Despite all my rage, he's still in a rat cage, yes. We should probably make a highlight of that with the previous time he tried to do the exact same shitty play and it got rewarded. This is fine. Alright, I'm going to score fast and I'm going to win. Just so you know. Did I get my gutter back? I got my gutter back. He didn't get his KO back. You won't believe what happens next. Right, we're gonna blitz that. He should be the one to score, which can easily be arranged. Kind of really want that punch first though, so let's do it like this instead. And this is fine, really. Something like that. All right. Reroll for the bad guys. But the ball goes out, so that's lovely. If we score with the Rat Ogre, we're probably going to draw, so let's not. Furthest he can reach is this guy. Being one square back. No, we want to wait, because we're going to blitz him, and if he gets sidestepped, but not gone, that's annoying. Fine, change your plans. Good. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I knew that. I knew that. I haven't blitzed yet. Do I still have the means to blitz? Yeah, I do. Disappointing. I really would like to make that a 3-die. That would mean he could go here. Yeah, that's right. And then he can go blitz this. Good. Since this guy is now the only real threat, we can just go... Wow, we can actually just go in here. Honors ourselves, right? It seems so. Why not? Do we want the handoff now? Yeah, we'll see what we want when we get there. Kill something. Mother. Okay, well, at least we weren't relying on it or anything. 3 rerolls. Plenty of turns. Forklift. That's what I wanted to say. Mother forklift. YouTube, I'd like to point out that this is content is not oriented towards children. Could just run it in with this one. Well, that's nice. Too bad he has 4 rerolls instead of the 2 he started with. See if he'll give us some nice chain pushes, I guess. Yeah, like that, for example. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to risk this 3 die. Good. Okay, got one. That puts him on 15, which is cool. Oh, the apple likes him too. Good. So right now this is a 2-die chain push. That could lead into another 2-die chain push. Yes, good. That feels like a very deserved POW. The thing is, there's a lot of not so great coaches in this league. Like, I got a turn one surf on a movement 9 catcher, that kind of stuff. And that makes the starting off with Frenzy just so much better. No snakes? I was really expecting snakes at this point. Alright. Good, good. Now let's win it all the way. KO, stay out, please. Thank you, good boy. Alright, so... given how I have 1 player more than I did... 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's see, if we put you here, and you there, you here, there. Are these really contributing that much? No, they're not. They're really not. 2, 4, 6, 7. Could even go like this. Thank you, Monkey Juice. And yeah, that was a pretty nice chain. I liked it. He's got his blood step there again. Sure, whatever. We don't mind. Okay, okay. Do I want to make this harder? Sure. Yep. This'll do. Bounce goes deep. Score and then get a blitz. Yeah, I kind of gave him that. But then again, this is the guy that I could kind of afford to lose. Not just yet, though. Okay. Picks up. Catches. Don't have the rat over to surf with here. In the pass. Well, I guess the good news is this time we got 2 dice. Well, you're not blitzing. Hey, we actually got a power out of that. That's pretty nice. Would have been nicer if you were also dead, but sure, I'll take it. Do we want to hide in here? No, we have the resources to go like there, don't we? Almost. good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's plenty. Sure, I can follow that. Yeah, I'm not sure why that doesn't work anymore. Block here is a bit scary, but I'll take it. Of course I don't. Fine, whatever. Seed, you are out. Pity, because you would have actually been pretty nice to score on. Yeah, I mean, I would have liked killing a guy, but that's alright. We'll get there. Silly 5 merely gets pushed. He does have 3 rerolls for 4 turns. Rerolls it into a boat, yeah. Not dead yet. Do I mind scoring in 2 turns? That will leave me 2 turns for a steal. I'll admit that 4-2 would feel better than 3-2 at this point. He's had his 13, so if I score in my 14, he gets his 15. Nah. Blitz there, block there, run off there. I'll take the push, thank you. Let's see, 2 mighty blow tackle punches against catchers. Oh, sorry, 2 mighty blow punches against catchers. So, of course we don't. We need to stay, otherwise this guy... No, that guy doesn't anti-assist here. Because of him. So this is okay. No, that's good. Or rather, that's better than nothing. If you go here, that's quite alright. Not snakes, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll need 1 GFI at least. Not snakes, so that's good. This guy can't blitz. This guy can't blitz. This guy can't blitz. This one can, but he'll need some amount of dodging, not too much. But then there's no one to retrieve. This guy is actually a problem. Punching him is scary, but not punching him is technically scarier right now. So let's do that. Okay, not good. Oh, okay. Well, that solved the problem, I guess? Not scary anymore. Okay. We're not rerolling that. Oh, I already used the reroll. So if we score on 14, we have a chance to steal. He would have to 2-turn, which so far he's been setting up for. You still have the numbers for it. Okay, fair enough. Good. Can't you gonna foul? Hey there, Nip. Welcome. Well, that was interesting. Not POW. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, but that would leave him to dodge. We could also blitz here, which would be better. So let's aim for that then.
Balls of steel.
Oh, Nep, thank you. Appreciate it. And since these guys are potentially annoying, if everything goes wrong, I want him to be contained. This team could use some more tackle. Oh, definitely. Definitely would be very, very, very nice. Well, it's good that that's this block and not, say, that one. Because that would have sucked. Yes? Splush? No, no splush. Oh well. At least we have one more reroll for the next 2 turns. Well done, Ice. KO stays out. Yeah, no, I'm scoring again. Because I feel like I should win this. No, sorry. Because I feel like I should steal this and win this bigger, basically. Because so far, the decision-making has been... How many games are there in this league? I don't know, plenty. Why is this not a... isn't this a 6-0 game? Dice. Am I okay with this? Yeah. No, stop putting my Steam notifications over the confirm setup buttons. Bah. Bad. Right, he's got 1 reroll for 2 turns. Kick goes. Let's go deep again. And high, apparently. Let's just say that neither of those really should have happened. I really like the one that prevents riots. because I quite often find that my opponents need them more to one turn than I do. That guy's moved with 8. He's also not got dodge. Still got sidestep, of course. That's exactly why, Diog. You don't need the riots to one turn. Many opponents will. Therefore, it's good for Skaven. I really miss my 4th gutter, though. Let's see, you don't really get anywhere useful. You do. But who would score? That would be a GFI for the one guy. This is assuming we score with this guy. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, I guess. No. That just worked. Okay. 1 die. Or we use this gutter. No, because we'd have to cancel that as well. No. That's good. And because he doesn't have dodge, this is an actual knockout. Okay, that's actually just fine. Good. Of course. Okay, so I suppose we should just leave him there because I really want to protect this. Good. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we'll need at least one GFI. No, no. Well then. This guy actually makes it a lot safer because he had a shot there, and he could have just run it in with the movement 8. Looks a bit harder now though. And he does not care. Okay, well, that's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 2 plus. Come on, Corvain, live. So. He's fine. But he was on 15 and I would have actually blitzed with him in the last turn. So. No, Truk, not in this league. Not setting up for an intercept. That's most kind. This guy's gonna die on the GFI, isn't he? No, just a different player base. Now I think that if I don't dodge here, I don't get the 2+ pass. Yeah, I do. Okay, that's good. Oh, but not the catch. Well, better to fill the catch than to fill the GFIs there. Alright, a 3-2 win that should have been like 5-0. I'll take it, I guess. No perms, so that's good. And we got to kill a guy. Yeah, that's alright. That's alright. Winnings are acceptable. Pass gives you a star player point. That is true. That is true. No, 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 no. We don't want those journeymen. MVP went to Stygian. Ooh, that is lovely. Look at that. 16. That's another skill up. So we skilled the agility and we skilled the storm vermin. Both pretty welcome. Thanks, Aldar. So let's wait for him to confirm the match and then we raid someone, of course, because that's how that works. Yes, match confirmed. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see what Stygian has in store for himself. Tackle, then, probably. And the agility guy gets block, probably. Yeah. Yeah, probably block. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. In the meantime, the lot of you go... Sure Hands and Leap are also options. Let's go say hi to Peachy. and I'll be back in about a week. I will probably be playing some games while over at Cat's Place. Those will be watchable on Cabal. If someone winds up wanting to stream them, I can probably join them on Discord and commentate my own match on their stream or something, and I'll host. We'll see. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, remember to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my content, then do press the subscribe button and the little bell, and I'll see you around.